The summer transfer window continues to produce major headlines across Europe, with clubs racing to strengthen their squads before the new season. Newcastle United have officially announced the signing of highly rated Dutch midfielder Sestel from Ajax. The 18-year-old, who has already represented the Netherlands at under-19 level, has signed a 5-year contract at St. James Park. The Magpies reportedly invested €23 million to complete the deal, making Sestel their third senior signing of the summer. He wore the number 14 shirt and admitted that playing the Premier League has been a lifelong dream. Although leaving Ajax was an emotional decision after spending more than a decade of the club since the age of 7, he said Newcastle's project was simply too exciting to reject. Newcastle's business may not be over yet. According to journalist Florian Pletterberg, the club has reached a full agreement with Frankfurt for midfielder Johan Mazembe in a deal worth around €16 million. Both clubs have reportedly finalized every aspect of the transfer, while Newcastle are now publishing or polishing the final details of the player's long-term contract before making the move official. Aston Villa had hoped to sign Mazembe as a replacement for the injured Amadou Onana, but Newcastle moved decisively and won the race. Despite currently recovering from injury, Mazembe remains focused on the World Cup before beginning his next chapter in England. Real Madrid are also making plans for the future. The Spanish giants are believed to be leading the race for Mexican teenage sensation Gilberto Mora. The 17-year-old playmaker has attracted serious interest from Barcelona and Liverpool, but reports from Jose Miguel suggest Madrid have now submitted the strongest proposal. FIFA regulations mean the transfer cannot be completed until Mora celebrates his 18th birthday in January. Often compared with Spanish legend Andres Iniesta, Mora has developed his own identity on the pitch thanks to his creativity, versatility, and ability to operate both in midfield and attack. Real Madrid reportedly view him as a long-term investment capable of becoming a key figure in their future tactical plans. Arsenal have officially strengthened their goalkeeping department by signing French goalkeeper Ilan Meslier on a free transfer. The 26-year-old arrived after an impressive 7-year spell at Leeds United, where he made 215 appearances, recorded 17 clean sheets, and gained valuable experience from more than 100 Premier League matches. Formerly of Lorient, Meslier is expected to begin as Arsenal's third-choice goalkeeper. However, the role could quickly change if Kepa Arrizabalaga leaves the club. Meslier would wear the number 30 shirt and immediately join Mikel Arteta's squad for pre-season preparations. Inter Milan have completed another important piece of business after reaching an agreement to sign Annan Kalali from Union SG in a deal worth around €25 million plus performance-related bonuses. The Serie A champions moved quickly to finalize personal terms with the 21-year-old right-sided player, beating competition from Napoli and Como, both of whom have shown strong interest. Kalali is widely expected to become the long-term replacement for Desmond Dumfries, who is edging closer to a move to Real Madrid. His impressive campaign in the Belgium, where he contributed 11 goals and 6 assists, convinced Inter Milan that he has quality to drive the San Siro. Away from the transfer market, Japanese international Karo Mitoma has been involved in a traffic accident in Tokyo. According to Kyodo News, Mitoma allegedly drove through a red light at an intersection of Intabashi district on Wednesday morning, colliding with a 48-year-old woman riding a bicycle. The victim was taken to hospital with injuries and is expected to recover within 2 weeks. Mitoma's representative stated that the right winger deeply regrets the incident and has personally apologized to the injured cyclist. The 29-year-old made the 2026 FIFA World Cup after suffering a foot injury before the tournament. Manchester United have officially missed out on one of their biggest midfield targets. Aurelien Tchouameni has decided to remain at Real Madrid despite United's strong interest in bringing him to Old Trafford. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano reports that the French international has always intended to stay in Spain and is excited about working under the new head coach, Jose Mourinho. The powerful midfielder is expected to sign a new 5-year contract that will keep him at the Santiago Bernabeu until 2031, once the World Cup concludes. With the deal now out of reach, Manchester United have shifted their attention elsewhere and are reportedly close on securing Chelsea midfielder Andre Santos. Juventus are also searching for a new goalkeeper and have identified Aston Villa star Emiliano Martinez as their priority target. According to Fabrizio Romano, the Italian giants have already submitted an initial contract proposal to the 33-year-old Argentine international. Discussions between Juventus and Aston Villa remain in the early stages, leaving the final decision in the hands of both clubs. To avoid being left without alternatives, Juventus have also linked up with Tottenham Hotspur goalkeeper Vizcarro as a backup option if negotiations for Martinez fail to progress. Aston Villa originally signed Martinez from Arsenal for around €18.5 million in 2020, and he finished last season with 13 clean sheets in 44 appearances across all competitions. Meanwhile, Manchester United have officially confirmed location of their ambitious new stadium project. The proposed 100,000-seat venue will be built approximately 350 meters northwest of Old Trafford. Club officials believe the development could generate around $7.3 billion annually for the UK economy, create nearly 48,000 jobs, and support the construction of around 15,000 new homes. No final decision has yet been made regarding the future of the current Old Trafford Stadium development CEO. Colette Rocha described the project as once-in-a-generation opportunity to build a world-class home while preserving the history, traditions, and spirit that make Manchester United unique. Tottenham Hotspur are showing no signs of slowing down in the transfer market after a huge spending spree this summer. The North London club have already invested heavily, including major deals for Sandro Tonali and Matheus Fernandes, taking their total summer spending beyond around €235 million. However, manager Roberto De Zerbi reportedly wants even more reinforcement, especially in defensive midfield. One of Spurs' main targets is 18-year-old Guinea international Ousmane Diabate. The teenage midfielder has already broken into the senior national team and is considered one of Africa's most exciting young talents. Tottenham are competing with Brentford for his signature, with a transfer fee around €3 million plus bonuses believed to be enough to complete the deal. The move highlights Spurs' strategy of investing in young players while maintaining financial balance and building squad capable of competing for trophies in the future. Meanwhile, Borussia Dortmund are looking at Tottenham's young midfielder Mike Murray as a possible successor to Jude Bellingham. The 18-year-old caught European attention after winning the Scottish Premiership Young Player of the Season award during his loan spell at Rangers. Although Spurs supporters are eager to see him develop under Roberto De Zerbi, the club are reportedly considering another loan move. That situation has attracted interest for Dortmund, FC Porto, and PSV Eindhoven. Dortmund in particular have moved quickly and are exploring a loan agreement. The Bundesliga giants have an impressive history of developing English talent, with the players such as Jadon Sancho and Jude Bellingham becoming stars after moving to Germany. Although Murray has expressed interest in returning to Rangers, a chance to continue his development at Dortmund would be difficult to ignore. Atletico Madrid are also preparing a major midfield addition. Sporting Lisbon midfielder Martin Hojmand is said to become the latest arrival at the Metropolitano after Atletico Madrid reached a full agreement with the Portuguese club. According to Fabrizio Romano, the deal is worth 40 million euros guaranteed, with another 40 million possible through bonuses. Koeman is expected to travel to Spain soon for his medical examination before signing a long-term contract until June 2031. Diego Simeone has been searching for a midfielder with physical strength, tactical intelligence, and defensive aggression, and the Danish international fit that profile perfectly. Atletico believe his arrival will provide greater tactical flexibility and strengthen their ambitions in European competition. Tottenham are also fighting to beat Arsenal and Barcelona in the race for Bournemouth striker Junior Krupe. The French forward enjoyed a remarkable season, scoring 13 goals and helping Bournemouth secure European football. His performances have increased his market value, with Bournemouth reportedly demanding more than 100 million euros for the talented attacker. Despite the huge price tag, Spurs remain determined. Roberto De Zerbi wants to improve his attacking options, especially with uncertainty surrounding the future of Richarlison. While Arsenal and Paris Saint-Germain have taken a more cautious approach, Tottenham's aggressive pursuit would give them an advantage in the battle for Krupe's signature. Manchester United could soon receive a financial boost from Mason Greenwood's expected move to Fenerbahce. According to journalist Ben Jacobs, the 24-year-old forward is close to joining the Turkish giant in a deal worth around 45 million euros. Greenwood has reportedly already agreed personal terms on a 4-year contract. United are also set to benefit from a significant resale clause. When Mason Greenwood joined Marseille in 2025, the Red Devils negotiated a clause that would give them almost 50% of any future transfer profit. As a result, Manchester United are expected to receive around 5 million from this move, money that could be reinvested into manager Michael Carrick's rebuilding project. Manchester City, meanwhile, are monitoring goalkeeper Ojan Nyland as they prepare for possible changes in their squad. The Norwegian international has attracted attention after an impressive performance at the 2026 World Cup. The 25-year-old is currently a free agent after leaving Sevilla, but Manchester City face competition from several Premier League clubs, including Leeds United. Nyland already has experience in English football after previous spells with clubs such as Aston Villa, and his availability makes him an attractive option for teams searching for an experienced goalkeeper. Juventus are also looking for creativity in midfield and have identified Brahim Diaz as a possible attacking solution. Moroccan international impressed during the 2026 World Cup, and his technical ability has attracted attention from the Turin club. Juventus believe his experience in Syria, especially from his time at AC Milan, would help him adapt quickly. However, Real Madrid are not willing to let him leave cheaply. Los Blancos are reportedly demanding a fee close to 14 million euros for the talented playmaker. Brahim Diaz currently prefers to remain at the Santiago Bernabeu, but the situation could change depending on whether Jose Mourinho guarantees him an important role next season. Manchester United are continuing their effort to sign Paris Saint-Germain winger Vladimir Barcola. The Red Devils are reportedly in talks with Paris Saint-Germain over a potential blockbuster transfer for the French international. Reports suggest United could make a record-breaking offer as Key look for a long-term replacement for Marcus Rashford on the left wing. Barcola is believed to be frustrated by intense competition at Paris Saint-Germain, especially with players like Ousmane Dembele and Kvaratskhelia fighting for attacking positions. Paris Saint-Germain are believed to value the 22-year-old at around 150 million euros. Despite already spending heavily on players such as Ederson and Andre Santos, United remain determined to strengthen their attack and see Barcola as perfect fit for Michael Carrick. new project. Arsenal are also closing in on a new attacking signing. The Gunners are reportedly close to completing a deal for Greek winger Christos Zoulis from Club Brugge. The transfer is expected to be worth around €35 million, with only final approval needed before the player travels to London for his medical and contract signing. Zoulis enjoyed an outstanding 2025-2026 campaign, producing 22 goals and 29 assists in 52 appearances. His arrival would provide Arsenal with another creative option on the left side. However, Mikel Arteta is not stopping there. The Arsenal manager is still interested in Aston Villa forward Morgan Rogers, although Aston Villa have placed a huge valuation on one of their most important players. Barcelona are preparing to complete another major attacking move, with Karim Adeyemi emerging as a priority target. According to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, the German forward has already agreed personal terms with Barcelona and is pushing Borussia Dortmund to negotiate exclusively with the Catalan giant. Dortmund are willing to sell Adeyemi after the player rejected a contract extension, with his current deal running until 2027. Limited interest from Premier League clubs has encouraged Barcelona to move ahead, while super agent Jorge Mendes has reportedly helped position the Spanish club as Adeyemi's preferred destination. The 24-year-old has admired Barcelona for years, and a potential move previously collapsed because of financial restrictions at Camp Nou. However, optimism is now growing that the transfer could finally happen. Manchester United have also strengthened their goalkeeping options by securing the signing of Karl Dalot on a free transfer. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that the agreement is complete, with the final contract formalities expected to be completed soon. The experienced 35-year-old goalkeeper leaves Leeds United after finishing last season as their first-choice goalkeeper. At Old Trafford, Dalot will provide competition and experience as the backup goalkeeper behind Lamens. His arrival follows the departure of Arthur Baidel, giving United more depth between the posts. Arsenal are pushing forward with their attempt to sign Bruno Guimarães from Newcastle United. Despite reports from French media suggest that the Brazilian midfielder has already agreed personal terms on a 5-year contract and is interested in returning to the Champions League football. Arsenal's opening offer of €70 million was reportedly rejected, but Newcastle are now believed to be more open to negotiations because Guimarães has only 2 years remaining on his current deal. The Magpies are said to be willing to sell if Arsenal submit a package around €90 million. The Gunners are preparing an improved proposal as they look to add another elite midfielder to Mikel Arteta's squad. Barcelona are also considering alternatives in attack if their pursuit of Julian Alvarez fails. One of their main backup options is Real Sociedad captain Mikel Oyarzabal. The 29-year-old Spanish forward has impressed with both clubs and country and is viewed by sporting director Deco as an ideal short-term solution. Oyarzabal's versatility, La Liga experience, and expected price tag around €40 million make him an attractive option compared to more expensive targets. Although the forward remains loyal to Real Sociedad and still has a contract until 2028, Barcelona believe there could be an opportunity if circumstances change. The summer transfer window continues to create surprises across Europe, with Europe's biggest clubs investing heavily in both established stars and emerging talent. Please subscribe for more updates.